it's Joe. A little update on what's been going on with the 2002 Camaro. October 29th, I was driving into Huntington to work, which is 51 miles from Charleston, and it's pouring down rain. Stopped and had breakfast, got into eating breakfast, got back out in the car, got about half a mile from where I ate, and the car decided that it was just absolutely going to fart, puke, and die. It sputtered, and it just flat quit. I ended up having to push it into the little turn lane because, oddly enough, nobody bothered to help. So I'm sitting there, I'm blocking traffic, so I have to call 911 to get a wrecker. So I get a roll back in about 45 minutes, and I'm on my way home. And it cost $225 to get it brought home, but I didn't get hit, I didn't get run over, and the car survived. My friend came over the next night with his code reader. He's got a pretty good garage at his house, and it said that there was 2 modules were bad, which I'll show you what those were in a minute. And so we had to track them down between two car parts place. However, we put them on there. The car started right up, run like a top, had all kinds of power. Drove it over the weekend. Monday morning, drove it to Huntington and back, 102 miles, no problems. Tuesday, drove it to work, no problems. Get a mile and a half from the house, and it starts coming out on the interstate. Well, it ended up just completely dying. Fortunately, I'd been running around 70, and I was really close to my exit. And as I started getting off on my exit, which is uphill and around the curve, it quit. So I had to push it out of the road, uphill, which was fun. And it had to sit there for like 2 days until I could get my friend in a rollback to pick it up and take it out to his garage. Long story short, it ended up being the electronic fuel pump, which these things are notorious for. We priced them locally. They were anywhere between $370 and $420 for an off-brand. And where he's got a small garage, he got on eBay and found one with shipping, guaranteed within 5 days, for $40. So we ordered it, and then we started going on YouTube and looking for how you change it. We really weren't feeling dropping the axle, dropping the exhaust system, and then dropping the gas tank. So we found the cheater's way of doing it with cutting in a trap door, bending it out, and taking the fuel pump out that way, and attaching the new connectors, soldering those, putting them back on, getting the car running, and putting the back interior back in. Okay, that was pretty much from October 29th to probably the start of the second week in November. The car was down, so let's say 10 days altogether. And it's been running great ever since. No problems with anything else. There's one thing I'm going to make another video on here in a little bit and give you some ideas of what's going on with that. But running wise, it's still keeping 60 pounds of oil pressure when you've got it in gear and got the gas on it. The temperature gauge is intermittent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on how it's filling, but the car is still running cool. It's still running around 210 degrees when it's fully warmed up. The car still looks great. One thing I do want to show you is what the modules were that we had to replace, which I'm sure that the car being 19 years old, they were probably not that bad anyway. They were only like $50. So, no complaints there. What we got here, see these 2 small plugs here. These are replacements. This is about what size the factory plugs were, but they're the right code to work, so it's not an issue there. But I figured it was going to have to be, need to be done anyway. So anyway, that's this part of the update on the Camaro. I have put roughly 3,600 miles on this car since September 17th, and that's including having 10 days of downtime. So all in all, I couldn't be any happier with the car. You know, it's 19 years old, things are going to happen. So anyway, I will get back on the follow-up video here in a bit. Y'all take care.